Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.
Bame Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Kola maje kwa kuku jiji. Wọ́n try no ayé wa o. Ọlọ́run. Ẹnì kankan wọ́n ẹnì kankan lọ lé mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò sẹ́ni tí ń wára wọn lọ lé. Ẹlú ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Mo bọ̀ Kétu wá ṣe fàájì. Mo bá ń lọ Kétu tó lọ jẹ pẹpẹ súpù àti bíà méjì. Tó dé po 15,000. Wọ́n bí yẹ̀rì. Everybody jókòó lórí ọwọ́ ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Báyìí mo ti rìn ní ìsìn tí mo kó ẹbọ ní bus stop a ti tó láti ìgbà tí bàbá ti wọlé èèyàn rẹ bọ títì ẹ̀kọ́ báyìí 500 yẹ òkè kẹtọ fún àwọn tán láyé lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bíi 50 irú ìṣòro olórí burúkú wò nù tẹ́lẹ̀ jọ́sẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ wa orí ẹran orí àgùntàn orí ìgbà bẹ́yàn borí ẹni tì lẹ́sìn táwọn ayé bá gbé wọn rà ta sí ọkọ ọ̀run ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹni obìnrin mọ́ àwọn ọkọ ayé gan sáà ló ń jẹjẹ gbogbo àmọ̀ yàrá wa báyìí
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wèrè kankan ò lọ́bì kan bá ní ayé wọn lọ kílọ̀bù wọn ṣe wọn tanná wọlé wọn ṣáná wọlé iná kankan ò sá báyìí ẹ sá wọn ò jẹun ojú oorun mọ́ àjẹ́ tí ó fọ́ lóúnjẹ ojú oorun òun gan gáàsì wọn ti tán bàbá ẹ ṣe gan ẹjọ́ mọ̀ lọ báyìí wọn ní ká kú ti mọ ìyá rẹ̀.
ẹ má jò lọ báyìí o ẹ má jò lọ báyìí kọ́njọ kan má jò lọ báyìí.
jọ ṣé n tí máa yín ṣe fún wa báyìí ṣé ìwọ fúnra rẹ ọ̀gbẹ́ni ọkọ ilé kò sáńtì rìnrìn òsì mọ́ kó n bí sẹ́ máa lọ lé ẹ̀ ní tí ọba jàjà délé tẹ́pọ̀ gbé ẹ̀ délé ìyẹn tó ọba ní mọ́tò ọba afẹ́ wọ mọ́tò láti ibi iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ délé 25 tí wọ́n kan ní wọ́n á pàdé mi lóòtẹ́ẹ̀lì kò sí ṣìnà gan mọ́ ṣìnà òsì mọ́ Tinubu ẹni tó lè control wa nù ẹni tí mo rò pé ó lè ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ lá ṣùgbọ́n ó ti kú Ọlọ́run wa bá gbé Tinubu síbẹ̀ ẹ ṣe o ẹ ní kú ọ̀bẹ 35 years ní ká ẹ lò.
àwọn èèyàn máa kú tán Nàìjíríà nìyẹn.
kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ kú òye bí ipá yẹn kú.
mo ti gbọ́.
àwọn èèyàn ti ń gbóúnjẹ ajá ń ba tí láìlájà ń lé èmi mọ̀ pé wọ́n tún wọ̀ mọ́ oúnjẹ ajá ibi tẹ ẹran tẹ ẹ jẹ yẹn wọ́n á gé ẹnu ẹ̀ bàbá èèyàn ni yóò gbogbo àwọn wèrè tí wọn ò rówó gẹrun wọn di onídírẹ́dì ni owó sì ní tí wọ́n yẹ gẹrun wọ́n wá kúkú mọ̀ọ́mọ́ sọ di dírẹ́dì wọ́n wà ń fọṣẹ fọ́ rádáadáa ṣé ń jáde ẹ wo olóòtú njó láti wá.
mo kí wá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òdì mo kí wá pé kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí mo kẹ́yìn ìyá mo kẹ́yìn bàbá mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kí àbúrò èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín ààyè ọpẹ́ yọ ṣóyè lọ́dọ̀ títí yín náà ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ayé ọpẹ́ a máa yọ fún wa o lórí wa lórí ọmọ lórí ìdáwọ́lé wa òun láyé ọpẹ́ òun ló máa fi máa yọ èwo ni mo ní ká sáré ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ títí òní gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe jọ máa ń ṣe ẹ máa bá mi kà lọ ó gbẹnu tán ẹ máa bá mi kà lọ ẹ má gbàgbé láti fi kọ́mẹ̀ntì tí yín sílẹ̀ o kẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa pín ó ṣe kí ni ó gba ẹnu tán mi ò ní gbà yín lákòókò.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. Yes, must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing.
And it wasn't just this video. Trump had footage of burial sites. He had pictures. He had stacks of news story clippings, all apparently showcasing white genocide in South Africa. Clearly, he came prepared for it, for a full-on confrontation, a ploy to corner the South African president.
Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death. Death.
But Cyril Ramaphosa did not lose his calm, and he had a very simple question. Where did Trump get his information from?
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen. But, okay.
And to support his case, Ramaphosa brought two more people, Ernie Els and Retief Goosen. These are not politicians. They're not members of his party. These are two South African golfers, and they bagged Ramaphosa's point. Yes, the South African leader knew what would appeal to Trump. In the game of perception, every swing counts.
I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me.
But there's another question here. Where did Trump get his information from? To understand that, let's go back in history. Afrikaners are a white ethnic group. They descended from Western Europeans. In the 16th century, they settled in South Africa. Many of them were traditionally farmers, so they were called Boers. It means farmers in Dutch. In 1948, South Africa's Afrikaner-led government introduced apartheid, racial segregation in the country. This ended only in 1994. That's when the black people were allowed to vote for the first time. Nelson Mandela and the African National Congress came to power. Currently, there are 2.5 million Afrikaners. That's around 4% of the population. Earlier, Trump gave a few members of the Afrikaner community refugee status. He said a genocide was taking place, so 60 of them arrived in the US and they were granted asylum. Then Elon Musk stoked the fire. He shared a video of a South African leader saying, "Kill the Boers." This fueled the claims of genocide. In fact, Musk went a step further. He said he wasn't allowed to do business in South Africa despite being a South African himself because he was white. That's what Musk said.
I have many friends from South Africa, but many of those friends are not, they can't go back. I have Elon is from South Africa. I don't want to get Elon involved. That's all I have to do, get him into another thing. But Elon happens to be from South Africa. This is what Elon wanted.
But you see, facts don't support any of this. There are no reports of genocide in South Africa. The country has one of the highest murder rates in the world, yes. Last year, there were nearly 77,000 murders in South Africa. 77,000 murders. Only 8 of them were farmers. It's not clear if they were black or white. Either way, 8 killings is hardly a genocide. And the South African court agrees. It has dismissed claims of genocide in the country. Also, one of the clippings that Trump showed wasn't even from South Africa. What he showed as proof was not from South Africa. It was a months-old blog post featuring a photo from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So at this point, one might ask, is Trump just being a bully? And the answer would be yes, because this is not the first Oval Office ambush. He did the same with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. In fact, that was even more dramatic. You may remember this exchange. Thankfully, Ramaphosa is a seasoned politician. He did not lose his cool. He held on to his point. But for Donald Trump, it was never about facts. He was just being a showman, a ringmaster whose job is to keep the base entertained. And what better way than the story of white genocide? That way, Trump can keep the outrage meter cranked to 11. His base has a cause to rally behind, and he is seen as the white savior. So what started as a diplomatic meeting ended as primetime drama. Trump turned the Oval Office into a studio set. He rolled the clips, he dimmed the lights, and he played director, producer, and star. Because Donald Trump was not trying to win an argument. He was staging a spectacle.
Of a Hausa man who is cautioning his people, the Hausa Fulani people, of what they are going to pass through if Nigeria should disintegrate. So I didn't even know that these people know the importance of being together, and they behave as if they are the Lord. Every other person is a servant or whatever I want. I don't know what to say. But this man is calling them, is cautioning them and telling them of how they are not ready to stand on their own, or how they are going to suffer if they are to be on their own now. So, but I don't want to speak for him. First, I want you to listen to the video. When we come back, I'm going to analyze this video, and I'm going to talk about it, and we'll talk about it together. So listen to this video, we'll come back, and we'll discuss more.
Kan mu raba ƙasa, alhali mu kaɗai ne ba mu shirya ba. Ku sani Najeriya nan ƙasa uku ce, ko kun ko kun so. Ƙasar Yaraba, ƙasar Inyamurai, Arewa. To Arewa yanzu wannan abin ya raba mu. Yanzu a Arewa ma mun tabbatar Kiristocin Arewa ba namu bane ba. Tunda Kiristan Kudu ya fi Musulman Arewa a wajensu. Ko mu muka ja. Mu muka fito muka yi ta kamban baki. Muka yi ta kafirta mutane, muna ganin cewa za mu yi karfa musulun a suka yadda cewa ba ta kasu bike ba. To yanzu in kasar ta tashi ta wargaje, Yarbawa dai sun gama shiryawa ba su da matsala. Legas ƙasa ce a cikin ƙasa, sun gama shiryawa ba su da matsala. Inyamurai daman so suke, sun gama shiryawa. Shikenan a bar mu cikin bandit din nan da masifa da talauci nan da dandazon jahilan nan da ba san ma me ake a duniya ba, da dandazon mutanen da za su shekara 6-8 suna shan wahala, ka zo ka ba su taliya guda 2 su yi zaɓe. Waɗannan jahilan dandazon waɗannan mutanen da muke tare da su, ya za ka yi da su? Wato muna da matsala, muna da matsala. Iya shugabanninmu da da suka mallaki arewa suka iya ɗinke arewa, su Sardauna, ka je ka ga wani hanya suka bi, wani hanya suka bi a wancan lokacin. Kan mu raba ƙasar.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back. So like I said, you have listened to this Hausa man, you heard what he said. He is clearly cautioning his people. Now, he is saying they are not ready. He is saying that Nigeria is going to be divided into 3, and I don't know why they keep on saying Nigeria will be divided into 3. I think these people are delusional. Who told them if Nigeria is going to divide, it will divide into 3? Who told them that the northern Christians is going to stay in the area with them? I think they are having things confused. If they are ever dreaming that if Nigeria, the only reason that the middle belt is here, is in Nigeria, is because of southern Nigeria. Without southern Nigeria, the middle belt cannot go with these people who don't even understand how to live together. They say their Quran told them they are superior people. Every other person that is not Islam is Arne. Their Quran said they shouldn't mingle people. Their Quran said they should push anybody that is not Muslim, push him away and push him into the gutter. Their Quran said this, and Quran don't mingle with these people, kill these people, wipe these people, all forms of things that they are asked to do to non-Muslims. And whenever you hear these people talk, they are talking about if Nigeria should disintegrate, it's going to disintegrate into 3. That means Yoruba, Igbo, and the North, which is daydreaming. They are daydreaming. God forbid that will follow them. Even if my state is joined with Hausa man, yes, I know my state, Kaduna State. I know Northern Kaduna State Hausa. I know I'm from the Southern Kaduna State. Even if we are joined in that Kaduna State, we are going to draw the boundary of our countries, because we can never go with Hausa man. But that's by the way. But this man is actually telling them the truth. Because if Nigeria should disintegrate today, who are going to suffer more is the Hausa man. He is overpopulated. He is overpopulated and the less resourceful person. First of all, he already has a population that is not supposed to work, to be a dominant and a reliant and a dependent population, which is women. Women are not supposed to work. So women are supposed to be locked inside the house. So they already have a problem of maybe half of their population are not supposed to work, which are women. Because the Quran said the women should not work, only the men. Now, they have a lot of children everywhere that are not giving education. And they have, I think these people don't know that it is the grace of Southerners that they are standing. But because of the fact that they give birth, and they give birth, and they give birth, just to control power. They are now feeling, yeah, we, the Muslims, North, we are Nigeria. They will tell you Nigeria is us. We are Nigeria. Because of population. Just because a Christian man always thinks of having a very limited family. Just he, his wife, and 3 or 4 or 5 children. While they are asked to marry 4 and fill everywhere with children. So filling everywhere with children, they feel is a right for them to say the country belongs to them because they are giving birth everywhere and they are filling up everywhere and this country belongs to them. Now, I don't know where they get this notion that the population is an asset. They tell you that overpopulation is an asset. But we all know a country as a country of less than 100 million people. I'm not even talking about a country, a conglomerate of countries of less than 100 million people that call themselves the British. Less than 100 million people were able to colonize India, which is a country of 1.4 billion people. So if population is an asset, how can a country like England, less than 100 million, colonize a country of 1.4 or 1.5 billion people? To tell you that overpopulation is never an asset. Asset is the ability of people to be creative, to be innovative, and to be industrial. And that is the asset. It's not population. But you find a Muslim man, all he thinks about are 2. His Quran says where he's overpopulated, he should rule, he should dominate. The Quran says if wherever he's overpopulated, he should call the rest Arne, he should make sure he takes over everything and let him not do anything with Arne, and let it cause division, let it not have unity, and let there be no unity. And this is what we see. Lack of unity. And this lack of unity of Nigeria emanated from the North, and the North from the Muslim North. It is only the Muslim North that tells somebody he's an Arne, he's a Kafiri, he's not supposed to be associated with. These people, they are different from us. They are unclean people. They are dirty people. The Quran says we are clean people. We don't have to be together. Instead of these people to think that we are one nation, let's all come together and see how we build our nation, how we develop this nation. This is how they think. And now, it's now dawning on them, this Nigeria, they think Nigeria will stay one forever because of all the oil and everything. Nigeria might or may disintegrate one day, and they are going to be at the receiving end. And look at some of them are coming out now to draw their attention to see what is going to be their fate if they are not careful. But yet, these people are out. We are honors of Nigeria. We are Nigeria. We are the honors. We are the people. What nonsense. What nonsense. The entire seed of disunity of Nigeria came from Hausa Fulani man. The entire seed of disunity came from Hausa Fulani man. And I don't know, he took it from Quran. The Quran says they are infidel, they are dirty, they are this, and don't mingle with them. And he said his brothers are Niger, Chad, up to Sudan. But we here, his only affiliation with us is the crude oil at Niger Delta. That is all. He doesn't have any developmental thing. He just wants to take power. And the power that he wants to take is because the Quran says only him should rule, nobody should rule. So there is no he thinking of who is the best person to man this power and authority so that the person give us good governance. That is not what they are after. They are after is that a Muslim, the Quran says, should be a Muslim. And we are backward. No unity, no togetherness. Well, they have begun to see that the real people that are going to hear it is them, with all the insecurity they have brought in their region, with all the malice, with all the separation, with all the army and the Kafiri and everything, with all the dichotomy they have put in Nigeria, with everything. When the chiefs come to grind, they are the one that will suffer it.
bye for now. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa pín. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti fi comment tí yín sílẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ má gbàgbé láti bá wa tẹ like or love. Bye. Ire o.